It's a big night for President Biden, who, in about an hour, will hold a solo news conference amid calls for him to step aside. And local Democrats are split on whether the president should seek re-election. As CBS 2's political reporter Marcia Kramer reports, some are already trotting out a new strategy.
President Biden held back-to-back meetings with foreign allies as the 75th anniversary NATO summit concluded, then got ready for what could be a make-or-break moment that could extend or end his political career. A solo press conference where questions about his fitness for office following his disastrous debate performance with Donald Trump will be the order of the day. This as Bronx Congressman Richie Torres questioned whether it will give Biden the salvation he is seeking. The narrative that the president simply had one bad debate performance reflects a continuing pattern of denial and self-delusion, Torres said.
I will just tell you what I have seen myself. I saw nothing to be concerned about in terms of his ability to make sure that we are victorious against Donald Trump in November.
Governor Hochul, talking about the handful of meetings she has had with the president since his debate performance with Donald Trump, raised alarm bells about his fitness for office. She, like other Democrats, attempting to change the focus from Biden to Donald Trump. She talked about Project 2025, a plan by the Heritage Foundation for the Republican Party that calls for things like cuts to Social Security and Medicare, an abortion ban, and the deportation of migrants.
This is Trump's Project 2025. If you have not read this, do not read it at night because it'll keep you up with nightmares to know what specter could befall this nation. This is what we should be talking about all day long. And anytime we're talking about anything but this, we are making this more likely to become a reality.
Marcia here in studio with me once again. Marcia, House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries also talked about Project 2025 today. Why the change in tactics here?
Well, I think, Christine, that the problem is that they feel that if they keep talking about Joe Biden's shortcomings, it will hurt him if he actually is still the nominee. And I guess looking down the road, if he is the nominee, they want to give him the best chance possible of winning against Donald Trump.
And, you know, Democrats have publicly and also privately called for the president to step aside. Is Jeffries going to then take this message to the president?
Well, that remains to be seen. He said today that he wants to talk to all 213 Democratic congressmen in his conference, and then he's going to meet with his leadership team to decide what to do. Now, so far, he has not set up any meeting with the president at this time, but remember, we've talked about this, that next week is the Republican convention,
yes,
and it gives the Democrats a way to have some conversation outside the spotlight, hoping that people focus on the Republicans and they can figure out what to do.
Think you'll be watching at 7 o'clock tonight?
I think I will be, yes.
Yes, Marcia, thank you.
So will you.
I will be as well, of course. You can watch the president's news conference with us tonight live at 7 right here on CBS 2 and streaming on CBS News New York.